Hey Jen. Happy Sunday. Hey Deadman Zell, Easterverse. Good evening everybody. I actually plugged in my headphones. Hey Turbo Roland. Hey LTGP. Thank you Gen13. Oh, thank you, Free Kilby, Pero Canaries, Seven Psych, everybody else just tuning in? Yeah. That needs to be an extra shading of color on the seed chart, how favorable that seed is for making an omelet. Hey Zelicium. Hey Dell. But yes, I still have not made any inroads to trying to figure out if manipulating a good seed after miss through the music is something I think I can actually do realistically, so this is still basically random seed. Hey, drumboardist. Okay, yeah, I've only actually had that happen that one time where it had me do steps in both the sealed cave and the final dwarf castle visit. The one I had last run was pretty wacky because it was 130 steps in Fabul and then pretty much nothing for the rest of the run. There were a few here and there, but virtually nothing for the rest of the run. Nothing substantive at least. Well, I should have. I'm probably gonna get an extra fight in the cave now, but whatever. Hey, Vinay. So we'll see if I get. Well, actually, if I get a fight, it'll probably be right before Mist. No, because I wasted what 4 steps, I think. Thank you, D-Teneritus. Hey, Cleric. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, Sakubot. Alright. See if I get any crits this time. There we go. Jump damage wasn't particularly good, so I'm still gonna do another jump here. There we go, pretty good. Alright, now we'll see if that step mistake cost me a bit of time here. Oh, thank you, Mr. The Stan. Alright, we are good. Okay, that's good to know that it's that generous. Because I forgot to do the table step until I was like 2 tiles away from it. So yeah, it was probably what, like maybe 3 extra steps that I took, including the table step. That's a good question. I would assume that if you like reset too early, you'll end up with just like either no, like a blank file, or it doesn't actually, or it'll just still have the previous contents of the slot. It's because I did a glitch to get a massive stack of them. I underflowed that slot in my inventory and then put the shadow shield into it. Hey Ibiza. Hey Delicious. Hey Gamma Funk. Yeah, I don't know the exact number, but it's, yeah, if it's knowing how like underflows typically work, yeah, 65, 535 is, or something close is probably the number of shields I actually sold. Hey, Billy the Neg. Yeah, it is pretty similar to the duplication glitch in FF5, but it's both easier to do and more flexible as far as what exactly you can duplicate. Because you can duplicate anything you can put in your hands, basically, so weapons and shields. In FF5, you can only duplicate items that you can both steal and get rid of in the same fight. So that generally means just weapons that can be thrown by a ninja or consumable items like elixirs. Yeah, this is no 64. I don't have that anywhere in my stream title just because I don't feel like getting pounded with questions about what no 64 means. It doesn't mean anything to people not already familiar with the speedrun. Okay, so this is probably 27. How many am I away? 26, I think that was. Yeah, sub 4 hours would be a pretty good first milestone, especially if you've never speedrun an RPG before. I mean, I got a 3:25 on my first completed run, but I've also been speedrunning RPGs for years. Okay, so I'm already past step 31, so it looks like there's 4 different seeds it could be now. Hey PJ, thank you sir, appreciate it. Oh, I think so. I mean, every RPG is different as far as what exactly you need to do in order to play fast, but like being able like having a good practice and learning schema as far as how you approach learning the run is pretty transferable. Getting good at doing menus fast is definitely a thing. Being able to like make decisions on the fly too, that's a pretty big thing, especially in single segment runs of RPGs. Because generally there's going to be some element of randomness, and being able to react to what the game throws at you quickly and intelligently goes a long way. So how'd the, PJ, how'd the RoboTrek study go? I didn't even know there were any Japanese RoboTrek runners. Okay, so that should be 47 there. Ew. Yeah, knowing how to pace yourself is pretty big too, as far as if you're doing a run that's multiple hours long, just kind of knowing how to ramp up and down your concentration so that you're both on your A game when you need to be, and then relaxed when you don't. Alright, so that's 73. This is 94. Looks like seed 43. Did I really just get seed 43 completely randomly? That would be pretty sweet, because seed 43 is the best possible 64 seed. This should be 125. Yeah, yeah. Well, I guess it's on me to play as well as I can then. If if I'm going to just so happen to land on it to do a frame perfect reset to give me the best possible seed without doing a cold power down, which you pretty much have to in order to try to intentionally set it up. Alright, so 2 extra steps at the waterfall. Hey, Roth. Yeah, no pressure or anything. Maybe I need to get a heart rate monitor or something like the, like Darbian, the new Super Mario Brothers 20% record holder. Yeah, have a complete real-time biometric data display for the speedrunner. And 27 at Damson. Oh, so there's multiple grand fights too. That's music to my ears. I mean, I am feeling more confident with just the movement accuracy in general, though, because the race we did last night, I think, was probably the first run I've done that's just from start to finish, no mistakes whatsoever with movement. I mean, I've had some others that have had like really minor mistakes that I've been able to fix. That didn't actually, like, generally meant I just got like one extra encounter or something. I think somebody needs to get a ban. That kind of goes back to what I was saying earlier about kind of needing to learn how to pace yourself. I mean, that's something I'm changing in how I do this run, as far as just trying to stay more focused when I'm just walking through dungeons. Because if I make mistakes with my movement, that can kill the run potentially. That's a way to miss till. AOC. If anyone's new to this run, I had Tella stop himself just because his damage output's pretty weak compared to Cecil and Rydia. So I don't want to have to keep defending with him once he's done his work. Dagger should be the kill. Alright, that was an okay fight, although not particularly exceptional because of having to heal and then stop missing once. Okay, so I have 13 pairs plus 1. So I had 27 steps to take there, so I walked back and forth to take 26 steps, and then whether you go left or right around the dead soldier can add an extra step to the counter, specifically if you go right, so I did in that case. Hey, Vitres. There's a lot of kind of weird nuances to how this step counter works, because like probably the biggest thing to know is that steps that you take in castle areas all count, even if there's no encounters there. But not every tile in the castle counts. It's basically just regular floor. Like walking on carpets doesn't count, walking on cracks doesn't count, walking on staircases doesn't count. Those are the main ones. Oh, walking behind pillars doesn't count either. Hey, MS Ting. Yeah, I'm still doing Excalibur route. I'd like to learn the Drain Spear route, but given that I almost had a 311 with the Excalibur route, I mean, and that was not anywhere near a perfect run either. I mean, it doesn't really seem like there's really that big of a difference. It still kind of seems to me like it's definitely under a minute slower on average to do Excalibur. The thing that does kind of irk me a little bit, though, is that getting Cecil nuked is a lot more of a big deal in Excalibur route. Okay, well, I think in the Spear route, it's maybe like, what, 1 minute or so that you lose if you get Cecil nuked, and it's probably more like 2 in the Excalibur route. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, that was bad luck, but I mean, that is not an automatic game over. I mean, I didn't handle it very well last night, and I died as a result. I mean, what I should have done was immediately had Edge and Kane both elixir themselves, but I kind of panicked and had Edge throw an Excalibur instead. Okay, so next place I need to take extra steps is until the Serpent Road. Oh, hey Kafka, thank you. Because I'm definitely a pretty big fan of the fact that with the Excalibur route, the 4 Fiends are a lot easier, and Zeromus only gets 1 chance to 2400 plus you. Assuming you don't get Cecil nuked, of course. Hey, Bick. You back home now, or still in Texas? Yeah, I don't get the Drain Spear at all. I get the Excalibur instead. I mean, so one of the trade-offs is that I don't have the Drain Spear for Rubicante, so I do lose a little bit of time on that fight, because although if it's executed well, it's not that big of a difference. It basically just means that Edge has to cast Flood in order to do damage instead of throw Drain Spears. Okay, let's see if I get 3 Dagger in that line. Oh yeah. I mean, a lot of stuff in this game, especially in the early game, has a pretty wide variance for damage. Like the Dancing Dagger can do anywhere from I guess against the Antlion, like I don't know, like mid 200s to low 400s. So it's very inconsistent how many hits it takes. I'm in US Central Time. So it's almost 11 p.m. for me. So yeah, this is pretty late for me too, but I'm a night owl by nature. Oh yeah, I knew about that Legend of the Crystals anime or whatever the thing that was kind of a sequel to FF5 was, but I didn't know it had Antlion in it. Hey, Monk Games. Oh, thank you, Abiding the Dude. VHS, ooh, old school. Yeah, I saw that in my highlights that Jaseed got sub 320 Phantasy Star 4. That is very cool. Kind of disappointed I didn't get to catch any of it live, just because pretty much every one of his attempts I've seen lately, he's died to somewhere. Like, either to random encounters, to Lassic, to the triplets, or to the final boss. No, I don't know. I don't think any of the music in this game is really overdone in the speedrun route, at least. I mean, my main kind of complaint about the music is just that you don't get to hear full loops of it very often because of it restarting after encounters. The kind of the worst offenders, I would say, are the two themes used on the surface of the moon. You never really get to hear the melody get going just because you're either getting into an encounter or leaving, or going into a zone transition or something. Hey, Zach. I probably could have kept going, but couldn't remember if there was another way off the shoals. And we do get to hear several loops of the battle theme during the grind fight too. Hey, Omni. Yeah, pretty much all of the like popular Super Nintendo Square RPGs have tons of good remixes out there. Volcano is one of the hypest parts of the FF1 soundtrack for me. Hopefully you can learn it. Alright, thanks Rotor Storm, you have yourself a good one. Punch the top one, please. decent damage kick in order to kill both of them now. That should do it. Yep. Alright. Ooh. Trying to think if I've ever gotten a 36 Mom Bomb time before. I want to say no, actually. Oh, if anyone wants to follow along with the encounter route, there you go. Alright, nice walk. FF5 has step counter manipulation too, but the way it works is pretty different. Like, for one thing, there's no frame-perfect resets required to manipulate it. As long as you start from a cold power cycle, you'll get the same encounters every time, and you can manipulate them the same way. This will be the first time in quite a while I've not had to do any extra steps in Fubble. Get the buffer. Okay, that wasn't too bad of a hit. FF6 has step counter stuff too, and that's actually even more complicated by the fact that some of the variables for it are stored in the cartridge's battery memory. That's why setting up kind of an optimal seed for a speedrun requires like doing 23 resets between attempts. Mostly in the clear now, because the next two fights are easy if Edward's still around. Alright, good trouble. This should be a pretty good split too, just because of having a good walk down the mountain and then pretty good fights too. Unless I get slow cane. Because my fubble time in my PB is pretty bad. Slow cane though. Didn't do enough damage. Might have been gold if I hadn't gotten slow cane. Thank you, Tuala Molar. Yeah, the Final Fantasy IV speedrun community is awesome. It's one of the best examples I've ever seen too, as far as a game that's as optimized as it is now because of a big group of people working together to bring the time down and find new strats. Yeah, I got a haircut a few days ago. I mean, it's also, I don't know if there's, hold on, actually, I need to pay attention to step count. Oh, I might have just missed one, actually, because I didn't go on the carpet right away. Yeah, I think I lost a step in the throne room because I didn't cross onto the carpet right away. So I'll have to try to recover that in the Serpent Road if it doesn't get messed up before then. That might have been a problem, actually, assuming the bridge doesn't count for encounters. Hey, checks out. I was afraid something like this was going to happen too, just because I guess one of the powers of Seed 43 is that there isn't really a whole lot of extra walking you need to do, so it's been a very long time since I've had to do the 0 extra step route through Fubble. It was the last step before the bridge. Onto the ship. So I'm guessing I probably moved an encounter from right after the shipwreck to before getting onto the ship. And it was cockatrices. Arg. Well, that sucks, but it's my own fault. No, this was completely random. I just happened to land on Seed 43 after resetting for Mist. Well, that was my plan, was to cut a step out from the walking on the Serpent Road. So I can at least get back on the route for where the encounters fall. Yeah, it was just one extra step because I was one tile too late in walking onto the carpet in the throne room and bubble. Hey, intrinsic mode. The best possible seed is this one, although I just screwed it up a little bit. It's not over yet, though. Still a lot of potential. 92 is the best seed for before Mist, and 43 is the best seed for after Mist. should still be, unless this is okay, I have to say unless this is a bad back attack, should still be sub 52 firewall time. We're talking about random encounter manipulation tech, basically. As far as predicting what tiles you get encounters on, and then doing some extra walking patterns periodically to optimize it as far as cutting out battles. Damn, 45 seconds though, all just from one misstep. That's pretty harsh. Step counting is a harsh mistress, I guess. I know that was looked into as far as like trying to like plan multiple resets to change the seed during the run, but I think that was ultimately determined to be slower just because the amount of time you have to, well, first of all, if you want to try to force a specific seed, you have to power down the game completely for at least like 25 seconds or so to completely flush the memory out of the cart. And then that is pretty significant, the fact that that reset, and it's also frame perfect too, keep in mind too, so that'd be a pretty hefty time loss for nothing if you missed it. So the way we do the manipulation is just to figure out the seed after missed and then go from there. Pull that up during the Paladin cutscene. Yeah, it should have just been one extra step in Fubble. Air smash. That's nice. Since it happened first turn, I'll have Telecure it. Hey, Alto. Alright, 58. Very nice. I mean, I got an encounter on the last step before the bridge to get on the ship. I mean, I'm guessing the bridge itself doesn't count, so that's why I figured it probably messed up the route. Oh man, 147 steps in the Dwarf Castle, it's... ugh. Okay, so I guess if I'm using this alternate route, that means no steps in the Serpent Road. Oh, so close to a sub 1 Paladin time. Hey, A's back. Oh yeah, the Roth has a 58 Paladin time. I mean, if you're on the perfect seed and get perfect luck, I mean, yeah, you can get like and use the trash can glitch. Then yeah, getting a like a 56 on Mylon Z kill is possible. Yeah, 43 is the best seed, though it looks like I just Cost myself about 45 seconds from one misstep and fumble. Oh well, I'll still take a 58 nylon Z time. Well, yeah, about having a really good run going. Okay, cool. Hopefully, yeah, hopefully it finishes before I get to the Serpent Road, because the original route had extra steps there. Still need the 9 at Serpent Road? Okay. Hey, Eris Fowler, yep. This is going pretty well so far. There's a lot of game left to go. Oop. Ugh. So now I have 2 extra items. Stupid carrot. I bought an extra stack of silver rings too. Okay, make it 10. Okay. That I will do. I just reloaded the page too. Like, I still don't like that 146 extra steps in the Castle of Dwarves though. But that only ends up being 15 seconds when I have to do 146 extra steps. I mean, I'll take the program's word, but that just seems a little odd. Alright, have yourself a good night, Alta. Yeah, it's from Theatrhythm Curtain Call. All of my, well, not a decent chunk of my split sprites for FF4. The Fiends, Golbez, Kane, and Zeromus. Well, the Fusoya sprite is from LLK, aka Jazzabu. It's one of the RPG Limit Break channel emotes. You have to buy the songs individually? That's pretty lame. Okay, that was pretty awesome sewers. Yeah, I've gotten much better at the MP glitch since I found just a much better technique. Instead of trying to rock the D-pad back and forth and then press A while I'm going back, I pause for about half a second, then try to flick up and A in the same motion. The controller I use that pretty much always works. I might have actually been better off waiting a turn before Medio. Well, no, he should still die. Before Medio. Probably not getting the Legend Sword equipped though. En route? Alright, awesome. So I am still using the test page, right, that has the 146 steps in the dwarf castle. Hey, Insane Dragonite, it's going very well. Alright, I can think about my sins when I take all those extra steps and kick myself in the butt for that mistake I made in Fubble. Still seems weird that that's only 15 seconds slower when I have to do that much extra walking, but I will take it. Huh, okay. Less encounters. Yeah, the underflow is frame perfect, but there's no consequence for failure other than having to try it again. So I mean, it's kind of the same as the unequipped glitch and Chrono Trigger in that regard. Sure I've got the latest version of the page now. Alright, so actually no extra walking until Castle of Dwarves. Ah, camera froze. Well, rip. I've yet to. I mean, it's happened twice in like this weekend, but other than that, it's infrequent enough for me to not really want to spend time trying to fix it. Yes, this run is now blessed by a beard pudding. Thank you, Biting the Dude. I would so love to get a sub 312. Yeah, this is seed 43, which I got completely by chance. I still haven't actually tried to find an audio cue for forcing it. No, not even close. The world record is 308.38 by the rough. I had to turn my camera off because it froze. I don't know a way to fix that without restarting the stream, or at least without doing stuff that's not realistic to be able to do while I'm playing this game. shouldn't have too much trouble remembering to change rows before going to the Tower of Zot this time, given that I almost died to the Flame Dog last night because of that. That would have been such a stupid way to lose the race. Oh, 2 more seconds? Well, keep it coming. Okay, hopefully I don't get maged this time in the Dark Elf's Cave. Although I did, I guess I overestimated how much time that actually costs if it happens. Well, red eyes aren't a problem as long as my whole party is alive. Although if they bop Edge, I probably need to menu to revive him. Speaking of which, okay, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Okay, they didn't do it. What I don't want to happen is that blast attack to hit Sid, because then I can't run away until it wears off. That's even worse than getting night batted too, by the way, as far as how much time it costs. A lot of encounters in the cave. Guess this is my comeuppance for that glorious here in sewers. Oh, alright, I'm pretty much guaranteed to lose time on Dark Elf now, I think. Just so many, a lot of encounters and a lot of back and surprise attacks. Alright, since this is going to be going on for like 2 hours now, chat, feel free to help explain where the face cam went. I had to turn it off because it froze, and I can't fix it without stopping the run. Oh, nice. So many improvements. Okay, so we're still not walking again until Castle of Dwarves, I see. Oh, I still gain time after all that, too. Well, I'll take it. Let me attack you. Thank you, J. Renagus. If you're getting anything involving getting to level 99 would no longer be a speedrun in my book. That would just be a slightly optimized casual playthrough. Okay, change rows this time. Oh, really? Can you do this? Alright, well. That was unfortunate, but it could have been a lot worse if she just decided to keep going up and down for, like, considerably longer. Just checking if I need to do any healing. Ladies and frogs. Hey, Arachnus. Alright, during the Golbez fight, I'll try unplugging and replugging my camera to see if that fixes it, and if not, then it's rip for the rest of the run. Probably have to reboot my PC, which is what I usually just end up doing, because when it glitches out like this, it stays locked until I either unplug it or reboot my PC. But I guess what I don't know is if unplugging it is going to let me reconnect it and XSplit without having to do anything complicated. Hey, Cubone. Now, for the route I'm using, the main source of RNG for Zeromus is who he uses Nuke on in the first turn. He does it on Cecil, that's really bad. Other characters, not so much. probably should have just done the MP glitch there and gotten it over with too, since I had to heal. Yeah, if I have to heal again, I'll do the MP glitch. Yeah, I'll try to fix the camera during the Golbez versus Tele duel, but no guarantees that that's actually going to work. Beautiful. What's up in mid-hit gang? Lost some time because of the Thunder Rod being so far down because of having extra junk though. Yeah, Meteor ignores Reflect. I believe it's the only spell that does. Alright, BRB. Okay, guess I was able to fix it for now. If it freezes again, then it's definitely RIP for the rest of the run. All I ended up having to do was just unplug the camera from my PC. And XSplit was able to reattach it. Yeah, having an option to reset before damping would be nice, but if you're really serious about trying to go for a really good seed, you'd probably wouldn't mind just resetting and starting a new run, basically, if you get a bad seed. Yeah, and like Rot said, I mean, which seed you have only really starts to matter when you're trying to push, like, yeah, sub 315 or so. Because you can, I mean, you can get a sub 320 with any seed if you play well, especially on the grind fight. Yeah, I mean, I got a 316 with no step route at all, by the way, too, although I did have pretty godly luck in a lot of places. Like getting a grind fight naturally without doing any step routing. Alright. Wasn't expecting that to be the kill. Hey, Pesky. Yeah, in that case, if I'd have been watching my damage from Kane's earlier jumps better, I probably could have just had Kane attack instead of jump on the last round and saved a few seconds. Yeah, I mean, maybe it's kind of like the Iron Eyes spell in Dragon Quest, then. Okay, we're still looking at 9 extra steps in the Dwarf Castle. So let me just look here. So if I do, okay, I can take all 9 of them in the shops room, it looks like. Yeah, I'm happy where this is going, but I'm very much not attached yet. I mean, I don't think it's really appropriate to get attached until after the Cecil nuke is dodged. Okay, so I just need to go like I'm doing the +10 route, only just go all the way to the far right wall and then go up. The Cecil nuke is basically the game's last chance to troll me if I make it to Zeromas. The route I'm using, that's probably the better part of a 2-minute loss if that happens, sadly. I'm not planning to do any %, also known as diehard %. The Roth, no cash, and Nirim are your guys to go to for that run, along with whoever else is on the Final Fantasy leaderboard site. I am, however, interested in doing the Japanese version. Which is a pretty different run, just because there's a lot of extra items and abilities you have access to. And the bosses have more HP. My favorite Dragon Warrior game is 4. Yeah, I would definitely recommend watching an any % run of this game if you haven't seen it, just because the memory corruption glitches that happen pretty much around this point in the story to let you beat the game in approximately 2 hours instead of about 3:15 or so are pretty wild. Good damage, King. It should still die to 2 kicks. Or 1, that works too. That was a really good fight. Didn't have to do any extra dancing daggers to finish off dolls. Thank you, Solid Goo. Yeah, muting yourself makes Golbez's hold gas attack whiff. So you get a bunch of free menu time then. And it also makes the quick kill possible. Alright, let's see how much damage I do. That's really good. 952. Should still, it's kind of low, but I should still have it. Yep, alright. Really good segment. Well, sub 2 Luge should definitely be happening now. What I'm doing is just shuffling stuff around in my inventory. I'm pushing stuff that I don't need anymore to the bottom of the list. So that stuff that I do need is at the top. And that, because I'm doing that during cutscenes, basically it's free menu time, and it works out to be faster than to actually sell off stuff that I don't need anymore. Yes, dropping Yang off is very nice to actually being able to keep this pace. Alright, time for some kind of intense step counting here. Okay, that should be my 9 extra steps there. Okay, I should be in the clear now. Hey, Mr. Zwanzig. Okay, so that should have been right then. Plus 9 steps in the shops room, and then plus 0 everywhere else that mattered. Unlike Fabul, though, I've practiced movement through the dwarf castle pretty extensively. Just because there's so many different routes you might have to take depending on the seed. Yep. It's almost time to find out if we can have an omelet for breakfast tomorrow. This is the Tower of Babel. This is where the any percent and no stairs glitch routes diverge to. Because if I was doing the stairs glitch route, I would be doing the stairs glitch right now. You no longer follow the normal story after Golbez. Next place for extra steps is Cave of One. Egg! GG! Okay, that's not as good as a GG. Or if you're so inclined, a GG3. Hey, my boy. Flame Man from Mega Man 6. Hey, Tide. Alright, this is the next best thing after an egg as far as getting back attack, just because these are a little slower because they have text messages that pop up that don't actually do anything until you attack them. Oh, you PB'd in VP too? Congrats, sir. I know you've been working hard on that, off and on. I've gotten sub 2 a few times already. Not by as much as this is gonna be if I don't get trolled by the first fight and like have Belknap die too early. pretty good, other than taking a lot of damage. Well, I did recently add a picture of Papyrus to my my avatar rotation on SDA forums. Because he is a cool dude. Probably unnecessary, we just want to make sure she gets the XP. Oh yeah. Yeah, that was a really rocking Titan. Pun intended. Thanks for the host, Tide. Well, yeah, Lugator just rolls over if you exploit his weakness to lightning. The first fight is more dangerous because of that, actually. Alright, thank you, sir. Have yourself a good night. Alright, we made it. We're gonna drop off Yang. So we got 11 steps in Cave Iguana. So I need to walk one step in front of the counter on my way out, it looks like, in order to get 1 instead of 2 or 0. Killer tofu. This is actually not as bad as a single Chimera. The single Chimeras do a blaze attack. GG! Officially the run now. Yeah, I guess I kind of like to think of Yang doing some Dragon Ball Z shenanigans in order to kick 4 people out the door like that. Yeah, the Steam version is very different from this one, but it's good. I mean, it's more challenging, which I like. And it gives you more flexibility with like building like character progression too, because of the augment system. It's my understanding that Limit Break is best used on Kane. Yeah, like Edouard said. If he has both Darkness and Limit Break and like really strong equipment and stuff, he can pump out quite a bit of damage with his jumps. Alright. Time to go through a cave filled with some very vicious winged rodents. They unfortunately left me alone in the first room. Alright, so I need to do 11 steps, so 1 plus 5 paces. You only spam Nightbad if I get a back or surprise attack by bats. You can get it all you can get it typed out and ready to go though. I always struggle to remember what curse actually does, because it's not a very common status condition. I want to say it reduces your attack power or something like that. The only boss that can actually do it is the Mylon form of the Four Fiends refight. Oh yeah, soundtrack is great. That is one factor that goes into choosing. Alright, let her rip. It's time. That is a factor that goes into me choosing speedruns, is how much I enjoy the soundtrack. Yeah, since I lost that run to grind fight, turn order issues, yeah, I'm trying to always make sure that Rydia survives the Ruby fight now. Because I'd like her to be level 21. She might be 20 though, because I think if she's 19, she has under 300 HP typically. I guess we'll find out when I equip the cat claws. Was it flame? I will show you how. Wah-ah-ah-ah-ah. Yeah, so the only characters that I'm kind of letting stay dead if Ruby glares them are Rosa and Edge. That would be the second glare, though the first one I'll always pick up whoever gets glared. Alright, she's level 19, so yeah, I definitely need her to get Ruby's experience. Because that is one other kind of flaw, or well, I shouldn't say flaw, but drawback to the Excalibur route is that you don't fight the battle for the Drain Spear, so that makes your leveling for the grind fight a little touchier. I mean, once I'm past Ruby, it shouldn't really make any difference anymore. The cats followed me. They stole my balloons! Gold stars to anybody that knows what movie that quote is from. Those cats are persistent. They really want to be pet and fed catnip, I guess. Wow, and we still got a week to go too. Wonder if we can get into triple digits. GG. Okay, it's from Batman, the original movie with Keaton and Nicholson. Yeah, because we had, what, like 65 or so for the FF4 Paladin tournament? Well, if you don't, I mean, if you're interested and don't already know how to run the game, there's a pretty nice tutorial made by the LCC to teach you how to do just that. I will bring you all down to the Hades and make you feel the heat. Oh, there was enough detail put in, like, they gave the king MC Hammer pants, for starters. Thank you, Bio-Billy Bones. Not the cleanest fight, but skip the death text at least. I know Rosa got Berserk off the Dark Imps fight, so I'm good there. The problem with Berserk is just that the only person capable of doing it is Rosa, and I mean, Ruby dies so fast in this version of the game if you're using ice weapons that it just doesn't end up really saving time to use Berserk. Although I am kind of curious if Berserk could possibly be useful in certain situations, like if Kain gets glared, if Berserking Cecil would cut some of the time loss from Kain getting glared. In the Japanese version, though, yeah, Berserk is really good against Ruby because you can get Berserk from items, namely Bacchus Wine, and Ruby has about 10,000 more HP. So being able to do more damage quickly through Berserk doesn't make more of an impact. Yep, nightly disconnect, it looks like. So I have 12 extra steps here. So I can do 4 and then 8. Okay, so that was 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I get the Twitch server glitched out. I can always tell when that happens, just because all of it, just all of a sudden, completely out of nowhere, I get a huge flood of panic messages dumped into my IRC client all at once, which tells me they got buffered on the Twitch site. Okay, so I do want to take the secret passage in the Cave of Summons, it looks like. This is where I panic and try to want to make sure that I remember where it is. Yeah, another sign that it's the Twitch server's problem and not my internet is that it's always the same number of frames that I drop. It's always 952 frames that I show dropped. Because I've got red eyes coming up. Hey, Kidney No Cash, thank you, sir. So I think it's down one layer and then right to get to the secret passage. Should remember as soon as I see the floor layout. Yeah, really sick pace here. Let's see if I can keep it up. Secret passage now, boys and girls. So this is an alternative route that Step Optimizer sometimes does. This is a little slower as far as how much walking I have to do, but steps in the secret passage don't count for encounters, so this is probably to dodge a Arachne battle. No, I did, because it was just a Twitch server derp. I didn't actually do anything other than keep playing. Okay, just make sure. Alright, no sealed cave steps. Get Fusoya before the elixirs. And 20 steps in the Hummingway's cave. Which is my next walking point. Cecil's just kind of supervising. Yeah, that was such a freak coincidence that I just so happened to get seed 43 without actually trying to force it. I made a mistake in Fobble that, thanks to accident, ended up not really making that big of a difference. Yeah, 43 is the best possible seed for no 64. I'm assuming that's still the case even with Excalibur route. Because it doesn't really differ much until you get past Luge. Oh, it is? Okay, awesome. So that's what I have to owe a lot of my time gain to, though I have also been getting fairly good luck from boss patterns so far. There is no 100% definition for this game that the community's agreed to, at least. There's been some talk about like an all bosses and all storyline summons category, which would basically be making you do pretty much everything there is to do in the game that doesn't involve farming for rare drops, although I don't think getting the spoon would be part of that, but you would have to get Sylph. But no one's really seriously done anything with that, just because what it would come down to in the end is just doing a normal no 64 run until after you get the Excalibur, then go back and fight all the extra bosses just by throwing Excaliburs at them, which would end up being fairly boring. Yeah, or what Accident said, that'll be the creme de la creme of FF4 speedrunning. Fusoya first. Whether I go buy my elixirs or get Fusoya first is going to vary from seed to seed depending on which is more optimal. pudding plus hairdryer. Oh, accident, is your program highlight red, or I guess I should say the format that it builds the web pages in highlight red worms if there's any in the route? Because if not, that might be kind of nice so that you know they're coming and can heal and or panic appropriately. Well, I think it was just Mystican that ran the DS version and quit immediately after the PC version came out, because it's actually like possible to do a run without being completely at CPU's mercy. I haven't seen anybody run PC FF4 for a while though. I mean, there was a lot of interest in it when it first came out, but doesn't really seem like much anymore. Oh, even on normal difficulties, CPU can still just kill you if laser barrage goes first. Okay, that's cool. I'm also assuming that the optimizer tries to manipulate away red worms. Probably a big part of that being how it decides what order you do your 2 quests on the moon. Dessert platter, what I always call this encounter. Alright, so we got 20 steps to take here. Hey, after 5. I guess probably it's actually a bit faster to go down instead of up to go there. Never really tested it. Another gold. Power of Seed 43. Remember everybody, don't get attached until after the Zeromus Cecil nuke turn. And we've got the grind fight to get through too. Once we're past the Cecil nuke, then it's pretty much all on me to kill Zeromus. Well, I guess there is the chance I could get 2400 Big Bang, but it's not a high chance, and he only gets 1 shot at it if he doesn't Cecil nuke. like I don't take the extra step in the giant's mouth. And then the grind fight is step 8 in the Fiend's room. And then I have 10 extra steps in the CPU's room. It's an interesting idea, Roth, although obviously I'm not really too interested in trying it now, but if that's something you can get, if the white armor is something you can get fairly quickly without adding too many steps, and it lets him survive nuke, and the fact that he has that on instead of the black belt doesn't throw off the damage mold for zero miss, then that might have potential. Especially for like a marathon or race or something too. Hey Kefka. Well, I was only offline for like seconds, but because of Twitch buffering, it sometimes takes people a lot longer to reconnect, sadly. Because I know Cecil's damage does matter for being able to skip virus. And then also, I don't know, roll him into phase 2 at the right points that you dodge a big bang. I don't know, I mean, I'm also kind of, if I was really serious about wanting to not get Cecil nuked, I'm also kind of curious if, like, taking an extra turn on Blue Spaghetti Zeromas to cast Wall on, well, wait, no, that wouldn't work, because then I wouldn't be able to Berserk him. If only we had, Bacchus Wine. Alright, thanks Roa, thanks everybody. Not gonna be looking at chat much during the grind fight, but I need to kill 15 dragons, and every time I use a life on a dead dragon, it counts as an extra kill. Grind fight's coming in the Fiend's room. This should be my last encounter in this room. Okay, and I'll get it right, the tile right before the Fiends too, which means I don't have to heal afterwards. Ah, but now I have to heal beforehand, which sucks. Ah, strike first, really? one setup, the one formation I don't have a really good setup for. It sucks. Alright, 2 kills. Six. Okay, need to heal before the next one. Oh, I didn't throw a life there. Alright, 8. I'm expecting to get a double life turn there. Cost me over a minute because I got a strike first. I didn't get the fire skip. Still we're past the grind though. Alan, if I hadn't derped and not thrown a life when I somehow got back on double life pace in the middle of the fight, I could have skipped having to summon an extra dragon too. 26. That's disappointing, but still PB pace. Still 313 pace. Of elixirs. Not that I'm gonna run out, but there's been some extra animation time. Okay, then I have 10 steps in the CPU's room. Oh, even with the 10 steps, still got an even split. I'm an information technology professional for my day job. Fire drill with no fire. It's always odd. Alright, well, let's see if I can have a really rocking last segment and get a 312. That would be pretty awesome. Sucks that I lost so much time to the grind fight, but, I mean, am I right that, strike first is basically unfixable with, like, the flood strats and stuff? That the flood strats only work for back attack and surprise attack. I didn't know how to fix it. I mean, after I healed for the first time, I knew that if I waited until the Cure 4 animation started before parrying back to Fusoya, that should get me back on for double life at least. Yeah. Still the threat of the Cecil nuke out there, though. Okay, let me try to grab that into my notes. Oh, but you still have to worry about Rydia jumping. I guess that was one kind of nice thing about what happened to me there, was that the setup I ended up getting, there was no real risk of Rydia jumping the gun because of not getting fire scope. I also forgot to heal after the fiends, but didn't end up making a difference because I healed during the fiends, and just for extra safety I elixired edge. Let's see if there's any red dragons. Nope. Well, not a whole lot of behemoths, but only 5 total encounters in the Lunar core, and one of them's a behemoth. Oh, you have a recovery for Rydia jumping? I would love to see that too. 'Cause I don't really understand the ATB mechanics in this game well enough to really be able to come back from Rydia jumping. Getting cozy. But yeah, assuming I finish this run, though, yeah, I think before I try to seriously improve it, I really need to start looking into seeing if I can get a good queue for Seed 43 after Mist. It's not over till it's over, though. I can't stress that enough. I do feel pretty comfortable with being able to kill Zeromus, but if he Cecil nukes me, then that, I don't know, because of the time I lost in the grind fight, if I get Cecil nuked, it's probably unlikely that I'm going to PB. Even if I kill Zeronis. Now the walk isn't really going to be much, just because, yeah, there aren't going to be any dangerous encounters in the Lunar core. Thank you, Rivers McCon. Sure if 2 blue dragons was smoke worthy. I think a single one is, possibly. I've got about 28 seconds between my PB and gold here. So pretty much gonna need to tie my gold or beat it in order to get a 312. Well, I already know that that's the only behemoth. But this is the last room. I think there's, yeah, I think after this there's going to be a Zemus mine, and then that'll be it. Yeah, that is a touch that I do appreciate, that they give all of the encounters the boss theme in the Lunar core. This is gonna be so close if it's a 312 too, because you know, it's from getting to this fight, it's about 8.5 minutes to the end of the run if I don't get Cecil moved. Yeah, that was something that definitely took some getting used to as far as skipping most of the treasure chests in an RPG. If I get Cecil nuked, it's probably like 90 seconds to 2 minutes, so it'll be most of, if not all of my lead, if I even win the fight at all. Yarg! No Cecil nuke. So as far as I know, it's just 1 out of 5 odds as far as who he nukes. Silly. As long as it's not Cecil, it doesn't matter who gets nuked. If it's either Edge or Kane, then they'll get elixired before Big Bang. Yeah, Arachnus, he's quite imposing like that. Thank you, Ravine. Yeah, let's have some vitality here. There is some vitality. Nom 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 nom. Concentrate. Hold on to it. Whatever it is. Maybe it's it in the Knights Who Say Need context. Sure I wasn't gonna be throwing the paladin shield. Here we go. Okay, nuke roulette time. Alright. Double media whiff for the gold. Wow, that wasn't even close. Oh no, it's 312. Okay, nice, 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 nice. Haha! We did it! 312. I'll have to check the VOD too and see if that was actually a 24. It's the downside to not having fractions of seconds up on the timer. Either way, a really sick time. And actually a new quote-unquote record for Excalibur out too, because I think the fastest Excalibur run before it was a 3:13 by Nirm, which he had to reset to get the grind fight in too, so yeah, I mean, he played better, but I will not perish as long as there is evil in the hearts of people puff. Grr, zer, gram. That was a really good Zeromus fight, by the way, too, as far as just, probably the only thing that could have gone better was him nuking either Rosa or Rydia, because if he nukes, Kane or Edge, then I have to elixir them, so that's a few seconds from the animation. But the fact that he whiffed twice with Meteo and, nuked Kane instead of Edge the second time meant that, I both, didn't have to elixir Edge after to heal him from the nuke, and didn't have to go through Kane's turn too after that. Too bad the grind fight kind of sucked, because, yeah, could have been a 3:10 otherwise, but 3:12 is a good time. Yeah, Catastrophic 4 has done glitchless runs. It's roughly 4 hours. I'm interested in doing glitchless, but on the Japanese version, which I think is a lot more fun for a glitchless run, just because you have extra items and abilities that let you optimize fights without glitches. Yeah, I don't know if Kata ever actually highlighted any of his glitchless runs, but I know his PB is around 4 hours. Yeah, so I'll have to do some messing around with seeing if what exactly it takes to force seed 43, because yeah, if I want a realistic chance at being able to improve this, well, improve it fairly quickly, as in not do grind runs for weeks and or months, I think I need to do some kind of seed manipulation after missed reset. Yeah, there's an English patch for the Japanese version. Kind of a shame my recording got spliced because of the Twitch disconnect, but I've got my Amarek recordings looking good. I can probably splice together the VODs and upload those to YouTube too. Oh, thanks, Wrath. Yeah, well, I mean, running a timer sounds both like a good and a bad idea, because, I mean, it is a frame-perfect trick, so if I'm going to be able to do it, I think I would probably have the best shot at it with a music cue. 97.3 gigs. Yeah, it's generally about 100 gigs for running this game. No, it's called Find Raid Target and Go to Bed Times, because it's 1:41 a.m. where I live, and I have work in the morning. Yeah, I'll have to, maybe tomorrow I'll mess around with that a bit. 150 is pretty typical for like an FF6 run though. That's a longer game. Oh, thank you, intrinsic mode. Yeah, I mean, I could have had a 310 if I'd have had a better grind fight, although the game, I did get trolled by the game giving me strike first, which was the only scenario I didn't have a real good recovery strat for. I have to practice what Roth sent me, but I don't know, these are going to be very discouraging splits to run against if I can't, like, manipulate getting a good seed, is just the thing, just because, most of the time, I mean, let me just look back at my, look at this too. At least with that, I mean, without being willing to use trash can, I think, yeah, 58.25 is a really good my 1Z time. Oh, thanks, Turbo Ruin. I had some pretty bad back attack luck in the Dark Elf segment. But yeah, this was a really good run for back attacks and stuff. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I do have a trash can capable cart, so because during the Paladin tournament I actually accidentally did the mimic glitch at one point because of somebody dying. So yeah, maybe I'll at least just look into what doing the trash can glitch involves exactly. It'd be kind of nice to at least know it so I can do it as a YOLO strat if my pace isn't very good going into Mount Ordeals. Yeah, I got both Calcabrina and Golba's quick kills. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much all the time I lost off the strats I was using was pretty trivial, other than the grind fight, really. I guess Drain Spear route is another possibility, too. Because I could probably save at least 30 to 45 seconds if I switch to Drain Spear route. I don't know, we'll see how motivated I am to keep improving this before moving on to the Japanese version. I think that'll depend too on if I get accepted to run this at AGDQ. If that happens, I'm sure it'll be as a race with the other people that offered it. Because if the organizers accept FF4 and want a solo run, then yeah, I think Miram or No Cash should get it. And I'll do commentary. Yeah, I know I have a 1.0 card though. Yeah, I think next might be Japanese glitchless. At least finish a run of it and see how much I like it. another perk of Drain Spear Route is that getting Cecil nuked is a less big deal. I mean, it's still not good because you lose a minute or so, but that's less of a loss than in the Excalibur route. If I run this at AGDQ, though, I'm definitely doing Excalibur route just because I want to have a more consistent end game. Oh, 2:17's a really good Ruby time. Yeah, I mean, just other than not doing trash can and getting trolled a little by encounters, was in the Dark Elf Cave. Yeah, I mean, not really a whole lot went wrong before Ruby. I mean, yeah, I mean that's why these are going to be such discouraging splits to run against without like different strats or consistent seed 43s, just because all that I could really kind of gain a big chunk of time on is the grind fight. Hey, Hulk. Oh, thank you, Maki Makis. However you pronounce that. Yeah, I'm still a little bitter at myself for not throwing an extra life on a turn that I just happened to get a double life set up before I healed too, just because that I would have had 15 kills without extra summons. So I don't know. That's probably like 20 to 25 seconds. So yeah, if that hadn't happened, I probably could have had a 311. Yeah. This is about 4 minutes off the current record for this category, so I'd say that's pretty good given that I've only been running FF4 seriously for about 2 months or so now, maybe, if even that. Oh yeah, but yeah, big shoutouts to Accident and myself, 86, for all the work on the seed manipulation route. Yeah, I got night batted once, but it was not a 6-pack at least. Yeah, I guess, yeah, River's got a 312 recently, too. Yeah, good night, everybody that's taking off. Once the credits are up, we will find us a raid target. I will be going to bed. Oh, well, I might have a 24, though. I need to check the video for when, well, hold on a second. Let me actually just look at my, time exactly. Still not showing it. I'll reset it after the credits and check the milliseconds. Yeah, find out. Do a frame count, see who has the better 25, if it is indeed a 25. So I can check if my VOD's already rolled over too. Hey, Killenny. Okay, VOD's already rolled over in the chat. Okay, yeah, it's definitely a 25. A pretty low 25. Going off of when the background flashes for the first time.